People have chosen, they have decisively voted for, in this election. And one reason, of course, has been because, it breaks the whole pendulum swing between DMK and the AIDMK, and that also carries massive burden of expectations as far as the Chief Minister Vijay's government is concerned. With people expecting, of course, a lot of changes, the youth disgruntled, all those things are going to be a very, very important aspect as far as this government is concerned. These visuals that you are seeing on your screens are coming in from the MLA's office, which the Chief Minister has inaugurated just a short while back. And there are the TVK, the local cadre people, those who will be representing the Chief Minister in his constituency, all those people are still there. And after this, of course, there is this bus depot that the Chief Minister is going to inaugurate. And from there, he is going to go for that, the ration card distribution scheme. And there is going to be his speech as well. It will be interesting because now Tamil Nadu at this moment, the politics with the Chief Minister. And let me very quickly also try and go across to my colleague Vasudha Venugopal, who has covered not only the elections of Tamil Nadu very, very closely. Vasudha is also writing a very interesting book, on this massive political earthquake that happened in Tamil Nadu. Vasudha, how do you see this visit of the Chief Minister? First to his constituency, he has chosen this constituency as his home constituency. Do you see that also sending across a message, transcending from the superstar to the Chief Minister?
Well, Ankit, let me, just for the political context, Vada Chennai or North Chennai is considered the part of Chennai where actually Madras originated from. It's considered amongst the poorest parts of Chennai. And it was actually a socio-political decision that Vijay made when he chose to fight from Perambur. Perambur, just to give you context, the demography is very interesting. I've been to Perambur a couple of times. It is full of railway workers. It's full of deprived sections of society, people who work in jobs that we can't even think of.
Yes.
So when he chose to do that, this was also in some sense, one way of saying that the DMK government was not fulfilling its promises. And R.D. Shekhar was the DMK's sitting MLA then. And this is also a constituency that has been dominated by the CPM in the past, the communists in the past. And the communists are part of Vijay's government now. Yeah. So this is Vijay saying that, he has completely conquered the Chennai scene. Remember, he really sort of swept the city of Chennai. This Chennai was the bastion of the DMK. This is where the Justice Party originated from. So this is another setback to the DMK because he's flaunting his success. He's also saying that I'm going to launch my most promising schemes from my constituency, Perambur in North Chennai, which is where Chennai originated from. This is his complete ownership of his victory and the city.
Do you see this? Because, initially when the whole drama around the formation of the government, then people coming, people going, allegations that the government could fall. They are trying to, in fact, make sure that, the MLAs are, so many allegations happen. Do you also see this finally, he coming out and sending a political message that he's very confident now as far as government is concerned, a renewed sense of confidence and taking on the fight, taking the fight to the opposition?
Well, I think, the significance of North Chennai and Perambur has been extremely important in Vijay's campaign because he talks about the quality of rice that's given out by the fair price shops. And that is something that only people in North Chennai would understand because people in South Chennai are not going to ration shops, right? So North Chennai has played a very important role. He's talking to officials there. He's sending out a message of no corruption. While it may seem, very unexpected lines to a lot of us, the fact that it is actually directed to masses and he's saying that, you consider this government as one of your own. Tell people that it's your elder brother or Thambi who is the Chief Minister and I'm not going to do this wrong thing. So it's very similar to what Aam Aadmi Party did or what even Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, did in 2014. It's sending out a message and actually walking the talk in terms of optics and perception in the most important part of Chennai.
You know what, when you said about the masses, he understands masses like very few would. As a superstar with his movies, he understood the pulse of what people want in that aspect. Does that help in the way he's presenting himself or the kind of things that he's doing doing at this moment?
Well, the Perambur district president is also the fan club president, R. Shiva. So that's Perambur has maximum number of fan clubs of Vijay because and his movies have also always had the mass sentiment about them, right? So he always plays the savior. He's known for his dance moves. He's not known for making those intellectual dialogues like Kamal Hassan used to be known for. So Perambur loves him, and he probably is also taking complete ownership of his victory. I remember in Panayur, which is his house, celebrations on the 4th of May started after the Perambur victory was announced. So that's how important this victory is for him.
Before I let you go, let me ask you this. He will be making a speech. What is your expectation today with the Chief Minister from, now he has given up one constituency, this is the constituency that he retains. What would be the most significant part of his speech? Where it will be anchored?
Well, I spoke to people close to him and they were not really sure if he's going to make that speech today because he's a very reticent guy. The first place that he wanted to visit, Ankit, as soon as he took oath was Karur, but there were logistical problems, so he chose to visit Tiruchi, which is Tiruchi East, which is very one, and he had to resign. So Tiruchi East, he resigned and then he went to Karur and he has come to Perambur now. If he at all speaks, then of course his focus is going to be reiterating his message on corruption, because this is where low-level corruption makes a lot of difference in people's lives. He's also going to talk about, his promises. People in Perambur used to tell me the irony of having DMK or AIDMK government for years is that they never had a railway station of their own, and this was a place that housed railway unions. So he probably could make some important announcements on that front, but mostly talking to poor people and telling them that this is your family member's government.
He basically, like Bosada was telling us, in his movies, he's the savior. He's trying to, in fact, do the same sort of a thing as the Chief Minister, that I have come here to serve you. And that possibly is the bigger message that he will be sending across as well. Let's quickly go back and take you back to the ground, because these visuals were shot just a short while back when he went inside that MLA office, his own office in that sense, which will be represented by his people because he's the Chief Minister, of course. Let me go back to Vijay. Our Vijay, not the superstar, the Chief Minister, but nonetheless our superstar reporter who is continuously reporting from at this moment from Perambur. Vijay, as Vasudha and I were talking about the political messaging, the renewed confidence, taking this whole fight to the opposition, coming to the people, extending his on-screen image to reality, transcending that boundary as well. You spoke to a few people. They were very, very excited. Let me ask you this again. Is the excitement to see the superstar, or is the excitement to see somebody who actually they feel is going to change their future?
Ankit, that's right. Vasudha made an important point about the significance of North Chennai Perambur constituency. Like she mentioned, Perambur constituency is from North Chennai, where there were accusation it lacks a proper development when compared to other parts of city. That's why TVK very carefully fielded first-line leaders like take it Vijay, Adavarjuna, N. Anand, and Venkatraman, other senior leaders of party. They all contested in and around Chennai, targeting rural voters. So in a way, it gave a big results for TVK as far as rural constituency is concerned. Across Tamil Nadu, TVK made a huge impact, which is the reason for TVK to form the government. And as we speak, Vijay has just inaugurated his MLA office and went inside. Like you mentioned, many supporters here expressed their opinion about. They all appreciated the almost 2 months of TVK governance as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, and also they're all here with many petitions. And it's very interesting to see. They have petitions on their hand with their demands, personal demands to Chief Minister about their constituency. Not only Perambur constituency, Ankit, from here only it is very near Kolattur constituency, from where former Chief Minister M.K. Stalin got defeated. From there also people have gathered here to give petition to Chief Minister C. Joseph Vijay. You see, they're all rising slogans appreciating Chief Minister Vijay. Even they're all calling him as a future Prime Minister of India also. That much craze they have as far as Vijay here. But we have to wait and see what could be the reaction from the opposition parties also, Ankit, because there has been a criticism after he forms the government. This is only the first time after almost 2 months Vijay is making his visit to his own constituency, whereas they are all DMK already started making comparison, whereas MK Stalin himself, even he got defeated in Kolattur constituency very soon. As the very next day, MK Stalin visited Kolattur See, these are all the perspectives. Opposition parties are all criticizing Tamil Vetri Kalagam Party and Chief Minister C. Joseph Vijay. But we are right here on ground. Supporters are very much excited for Vijay's first visit in Perambur constituency, Ankit.
Absolutely. His home constituency, a big superstar who has won the election in this fashion. Of course, there will be a lot of excitement. You're right there. When it comes to the opposition, they will have to find something to hit him, to throw at the chief minister. We'll just talk about what the opposition would or would not do. But let me, go back to my colleagues, because it's better to hear from people, those who have more or less done a thesis on what is happening in the politics of Tamil Nadu. Shiv, another aspect, let me just take you a few days away from where we are standing today. His movie is coming out. It became one of the most talked about situation before the election. The movie was not getting released, censor board and so on and so forth. Now, after winning election, his movie is coming out. How exciting would that be? I remember you making all the plans when initially there were some suggestions that the movie could come out.
We're all going to be there, by the way, on the 24th.
What?
Vasudha, me, you're also going to be there. We're all going to go for a Jananayagan first day, first show. But, on a serious note, Ankit, you're right. It's become a bit of a rallying point for the TVK because there was a lot of anxiety over the film. Remember the irony of the entire situation. Jananayagan was supposed to be this launch pad into politics and a farewell from cinema for Vijay. He didn't need that finally. Look at the blockbuster mandate he finally got, right? And even though there was all that suspense, which Vasudha and I will never forget in Chennai for those few days before he became the chief minister, now Jananayagan takes on a new flavor altogether. The producer was on our channel a few days ago where he said the title card of the film is going to say Chief Minister Vijay in and as Jananayagan. I wonder how that's going to go down with the opposition.Ey're not going to like that because that's they'll say it's unethical, inappropriate to say that, etc. Because when he made the movie, he was not the chief minister. But Tamil Nadu has very, very filmy politics, Ankit. You've seen it, you've covered it as well. But I think I'm very curious to see what kind of effect Jananayagan is going to have. Given that it comes in the, Chief Minister Vijay's third month as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, there's... you don't need publicity for a movie like this. But for a man who is the sitting chief minister, who's out there, like you see in Perambur, Karur, etc., to be the protagonist of an upcoming film, we're not even talking about whether it's going to be a blockbuster anymore. It's, what kind of a phenomenon is it going to be politically? Because he's not trying to win some kind of election. He's not, he doesn't need to convince anybody that he has in him what it takes to become the chief minister. So what role is Jananayagan going to play for Vijay is what I'm really curious about.
And it's also very interesting. I can't recall of any other time when a sitting chief minister, I mean, the movie was shot before that, but a sitting chief minister would be starring in a movie. I mean, I don't recall anywhere. But Vasudha, in hindsight, whatever happened, because there was a lot of politics attached, motives attached to the fact that the movie could not come out at that point of time. In hindsight, do you think it's a mistake? It actually also helped propel this whole image of him fighting against the system at that point of time, which he has taken forward.
Absolutely, Ankit. And Tamil Nadu is always known for creating histories. We all remember M.G. Ramachandran won a big election and he did not even campaign. He was in the hospital. He had lost his voice, but he won that election. So Tamil Nadu is known for creating histories, and this is another history that Tamil Nadu is all set to create. Vijay, of course, a lot of us did feel at that point of time that TVK was not aggressive enough against the BJP. At that point of time, all of us know that there were also talks between the NDA and some people associated with the TVK as well. So it could, be seen as an attempt to make him agree to something like this. But of course, that all didn't happen. He stood his ground. Jananayagan had to face prolonged battles for several months, not just with the CBFC, but also in the Supreme Court, and to a point that the makers withdrew their petition and they said that we are ready for a revising committee. So there's a lot of back and forth that happened. And I remember the audio launch of this movie took place in Malaysia, and the producer was told by Vijay himself that I anticipate problems for this. This is what his father has said in an interview just 20 days ago. So this was something that they anticipated, they expected, but I think they rode that wave. It created sympathy for them. And yes, the movie is going to be released on 24th, and he's going to, it's going to be interesting because I don't know how his family and fans are going to watch. Because, his fans are going to go crazy. I remember covering Parasakti and Jananayagan's, to be launched on 19th of January. It was supposed to be a Pongal launch. Pongal is over, it's been 6 months, but yes, it's going to be interesting because this will also probably propel him at a different level, and I think this will be legacy for him because he's also trying to match up to the legacy of M.G. Ramachandran.
You know, it's very, very interesting, and I his producer would be very, very happy. Just a correction. If all of us are going for that movie, isn't the first show at 4 o'clock in the morning? It's very early morning.
This is going to be your first show at 4 o'clock in the morning. Vasudha and I are fully used to it. All films of big superstars in Tamil Nadu come out at 4 a.m. I've been to a film even at 3 a.m. once when I was in school. So you must get used to it, Ankit. I will wake you up in time.
Lovely. So 4 a.m. we'll get you suddenly we'll turn into movie reviewers and all that. We'll do that for you as well. But time for us to take a very, very quick break. This is an important story which is developing as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, and we'll get you the latest from there as well. There are other stories lined up as well. Short break. We are coming back with much more on Newsroom. Stay tuned. BJP questions Rahul Gandhi's foreign.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
माँ भी हमेशा पी-मार्क मस्टर्ड ऑयल में ही खाना बनाती थी।
कुछ तो बात है इस दिल में। पी-मार्क द मस्टर्ड स्पेशलिस्ट सिंस 1933।
सरसों से सरसों
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरी डे।
That if a boy from Ahmedabad with no capital and no connections could build, then there must be 1,000 more Gautam Adanis sitting undiscovered.
जिनके आइडियाज हैं दमदार, वो सब हैं वंदे भारतम के नेशनल स्टेज के हकदार। प्रो इनोवेटर्स रजिस्ट्रेशन करो wandebharatam.org पर 19 जुलाई तक। An initiative by Gautam Adani.
यही है वंदे भारत।
Your first move sets the day, and in markets, being early is the edge. The edge begins the night before.
Before India wakes up, the newsroom is already buzzing because the market rewards those who are prepared.
That's where we come in, tracking momentum and where the markets could move next.
I decode the global pulse, shaping the market mood.
I bring insights that help you make decisions that matter.
Insight by insight, call by call. That's how we give you a head start to the day's trade.
So get ready with us every morning before the opening bell on India Market Open.
The news, Ayush. Since when do we do scripts? Fair point. Picture this. The biggest stage. Floodlights. Wow. 4K, the works. Where's the hook? There's going to be celebrities and guaranteed eyeballs. Where's the hook? Think about this. Front page advertisements and hoardings. Bro, where's the hook? Cross-platform, digital first, virality. Without a hook, no way. The message is clear. It's 2026. You gotta be real in a world of reels. You gotta be original in a world where everything seems generated. That's it. That's what we're looking for. The best campaigns, the hottest trends, the smartest brand moves on our new show. But wait, what do we call it? The Hook.
मीठा या नमकीन, चाहे जैसे खाओ, 100% सूजी से बनी आर प्योर वर्मिसेली, स्वादिष्ट, सेहतमंद, हर रोज।
Straight from the heart of the newsroom to the core of the stories shaping your world. Join me, Gargi Raut, as I track all the developments as they break. Live from the NDTV newsroom, weekdays at 4 p.m.
India Inc.'s most respected names chose India Inc.'s best and brightest
I'm delighted to be chairing a committee of such distinguished fellow businessmen, bankers. It's just lovely to be back on this NDTV jury. I have been a fan of NDTV for a long time.
Many of the nominees are extremely close together in terms of what they've done.
I think it's also important that how they are reshaping the industries, commercial activities which they are into. And it's a very judicious mix of people to choose from. My compliments to the team.
Who will earn India's top business honors? Find out at the NDTV Profit Business Leadership Awards.
Buy, sell, hold, hold.
Confused? What to buy? What to sell? What to hold? Ask Profit with Mahima and Puneet. Monday to
Welcome back. There is some breaking news coming in at this moment. Milan Dera, the NDA MP from the Shiv Sena Shinde, has backed Assam's name and shame drive against public urination, urging Mumbai to adopt a similar model. He says habitual public urinators, spitters, litterers, and should be blacklisted. Contractors should face public accountability along with penalties, stressing that enforcement must go hand in hand with better civic infrastructure. Deora also calls for clean, safe and accessible public toilets across the city of Mumbai. Let's listen in to what he has said.
हाल ही में प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने एक अपील की कि 1 साल तक सोना मत खरीदो, पेट्रोल डीजल व्हीकल्स की बजाय इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स का ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यूज़ करो और डेली ट्रैवलिंग के लिए पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट का उपयोग करो। और इसी दिशा में महाराष्ट्र के उप मुख्यमंत्री एकनाथ शिंदे जी ने इलेक्ट्रिक कार्स अपनाकर एक प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम्पल दिया है। मोदी जी ने ये अपील इसलिए की क्योंकि हमारा लगभग 90% क्रूड ऑयल यानी कि कच्चा तेल और गोल्ड जैसे कमोडिटी को भी ऑलमोस्ट 85% हम बाहर से इंपोर्ट करते हैं। जब हम ये इंपोर्ट करते हैं तो डॉलर बाहर जाता है और रुपया कमज़ोर होता है, और जब रुपया कमज़ोर होता है तो फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट्स कम होता है और जॉब्स क्रिएशन भी स्लो हो जाता है। इसीलिए डॉलर्स को बाहर जाने से रोकने के लिए मोदी जी ने ये अपील की है। लेकिन मेरे हिसाब
This name and shame thing which you are listening to, which Milan Dera is supporting at this moment, this started in Tinsukia in Assam, where people, those who are peeing in public, urinating in public, massive posters of those people were put up in public spaces. But, the question also is, do we have the kind of infrastructure? Are we even providing that kind of infrastructure? There is no excuse of peeing in public. But, Tanushri, hi, what's happening?
Breaking.
Are you making things for my next show?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. But do you support what Milan Dera is saying?
Yes, because it encourages civic responsibility and protects public hygiene. So I'm all for it.
But the question then would be, is the government able to provide those clean toilets? I mean, be honest. If you are in public, isn't it difficult to find a clean toilet?
Yeah, access to public restrooms is difficult, especially for women.
Okay. So should it not happen the question that people will ask, you provide us infrastructure, we'll stop peeing in public?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? So like Milan Dera was saying, it has to go hand in hand. And what do you think?
I think what Milan Dera is saying is absolutely correct. And I think the responsibility lies on the government, but also on the people.
Yeah. And we keep talking about civic sense. We keep talking about how clean, countries when we go abroad are. But there has to be some responsibility that lies with us as well. So all those things need to go hand in hand. You can't just blame the people, but also the people will have to be very, very careful in the way they in fact move out. What I want to do at this moment, I want to play out what the Chief Minister of Assam, in fact, Himanta Biswa Sarma, he today, and what we have been told, is led a major anti-drug crackdown by personally driving a road roller over seized narcotics worth 472.51 crore during disposal drive in Nalbari. The massive haul, including heroin, morphine, opium, cocaine, nearly 19 lakh yaba tablets, over 2.29 lakhs bottles of cough syrup, and more than 37 tons of cannabis was also, in fact, among the things that the Chief Minister decided to roll the bulldozer on. The remaining seized drugs will be scientifically destroyed over the next 10 days using a Union Home Ministry provided incinerator. I mean, these kind of visuals, I don't know how much of fear do they spark as far as the smugglers are concerned, but the Chief Minister at least trying to give a message that he is leading this fight from the front. With that, we are slipping into a very short break. News and updates will continue here on NDTV. Stay tuned.
आपका पार्सल फिर से हमारे घर पे आया है।
कुछ तो बात है इस दिल में।
माँ भी हमेशा अपनी माँ मस्टर्ड ऑयल में ही खाना बनाती थी, ये आपके लिए।
कुछ तो बात है इस दिल में।
P-Mark, the mustard specialist since 1933.
सरसों से सरसों।
R Pure Shahi Paneer Masala. Delicious, healthy, every day.
That if a boy from Ahmedabad with no capital and no connections could build, then there must be 1,000 more Gautam Adanis sitting undiscovered.
जिनके आइडियाज हैं दमदार, वो सब हैं वंदे भारतम के नेशनल स्टेज के हकदार। प्रो इनोवेटर्स, रजिस्ट्रेशन करो wandebharatam.org पर 19 जुलाई तक। An initiative by Gautam Adani.
यही है वंदे भारत।
Your first move sets the day, and in markets, being early is the edge. The edge begins the night before.
Before India wakes up, the newsroom is already buzzing because the market rewards those who are prepared.
That's where we come in, tracking momentum and where the markets could move next.
I decode the global pulse, shaping the market mood.
I bring insights that help you make decisions that matter.
Insight by insight, call by call. That's how we give you a head start to the day's trade.
So get ready with us every morning before the opening bell on India Market Open.
The news, Ayush. Since when do we do scripts? Fair point. Picture this. The biggest stage. Floodlights. 4K. The works. Where's the hook? There's going to be celebrities and guaranteed eyeballs. Where's the hook? Think about this. Front page advertisements and hoardings. Bro, where's the hook? Cross-platform, digital first, virality. Without a hook, no way. The message is clear. It's 2026. You gotta be real in a world of reels. You gotta be original in a world where everything seems generated. That's it. That's what we're looking for. The best campaigns, the hottest trends, the smartest brand moves on our new show. But wait, what do we call it? The hook.
Straight from the heart of the newsroom to the core of the stories shaping your world. Join me, Gargi Raut, as I track all the developments as they break. Live from the NDTV newsroom, weekdays at 4 p.m.
India Inc.'s most respected names chose India Inc.'s best and brightest.
I'm delighted to be chairing a committee of such distinguished fellow businessmen, bankers. It's just lovely to be back on this NDTV jury. I have been a fan of NDTV for a long time.
Many of the nominees are extremely close together in terms of what they've done.
I think it's also important that how they are reshaping the industries, commercial activities which they are into. And it's a very judicious mix of people to choose from. My compliments to the team.
Who will earn India's top business honors? Find out at the NDTV Profit Business Leadership Awards.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा मसाला।
Buy, sell, hold, hold.
Welcome back. There is news coming in from Chandigarh where a Mercedes vehicle in a viral video can be seen where it is involved in an accident, a hit and run accident where the two accused have been detained. But important in this, and I keep saying accidents do happen, but when you give the car in the hands of a 17-year-old, there is zero excuse. What we are being told is the driver was a juvenile, a 17-year-old, and the other person sitting with him, though was an adult. They have been identified. The adult has been identified as Akhil Harsana, who is a resident of Gurugram. He was sitting on the passenger seat when this accident took place. They were presented in the court. 3 people were injured. They have been discharged from the hospital. One still remains in the hospital, but that's not the question. The question is, till when will our roads keep bearing the burden of these people, those who are not eligible to drive? How is it that they get their hands on the driving wheel and then this is not an accident, this is deliberate. Accidents, as I said, do happen, but they don't happen when you give the steering wheel of a car to a minor. Let's listen in to the police officials who are investigating this case.
A hit and run case was captured yesterday on video in Sector 26 in Chandigarh, and the video went viral. Now, a lot of reports are emerging that perhaps accused have been set on bail or not. To give correct information, we are joined here by DSP Abhinandan from Chandigarh Police. Sir, can you just confirm first whether in that particular case the accused have been released on bail or no?
Actually, the sections which have been added in the FIR are bailable sections. They cover rash and negligent driving. Once the nature of injury comes in the MLR report, depending on the nature of the injury, non-bailable sections will be added. As the MLR report is still pending, we have detained the main accused, Akhil Harsana, under preventive detention. So he was in custody yesterday. He will be produced before the SDM today, and the bail will be given based on SDM's prerogative.
Okay, now coming to the entire details of the case, who were the accused, who were the victims, and how did this all happen yesterday?
So it started as a minor argument in front of the club. Their vehicle had unintentionally hit some person, and they had a verbal argument as well as a minor scuffle there. After that, they took their vehicle out of the main road and removed the number plates and came back again on the same road. At that time, the incident happened where 2 persons were hit and 1 person came under the wheel. The person who were hit, they were given first aid and discharged. The person who came under the wheel, he has a serious injury, but he is out of danger. He is being treated.
Who are the accused, sir? Some details about them?
There are 2 persons who we have detained. One is Akhil Harsana. He is a major, +2 pass out. Other person is a minor.
You know, this is just not a mere hit and run case. I was hearing to that, you also heard, ladies and gentlemen, that conversation with the police official who said that there was some sort of an argument. The accused went back, took out the number plates, and then came on that road. So it seems to be deliberate. In fact, Shiv, you know, you more or less here at NDTV, you've been leading, and all of us have been, this campaign about safe roads, about how the hit and run cases are on the rise. and especially with the minors being given the steering wheel. In this case, it seems to be more diabolical because these people had an argument, went back, took out the number plate, and then came to hit people.
It's been completely normalized, Ankit, ever since the Pune Porsche incident, where the judiciary, the system has gone over backwards to help a minor behind the wheel. The message that's gone out into the public is that if you're underage, it's okay for you to still drive. The worst part is the criminality involved here. We're looking at 3 stories today. The one that you've just highlighted from Chandigarh, unbelievable. That person, actually indulged in actual criminality, hiding the number plate, returning to that place, driving over 2 people. There's another story from Chhattisgarh where a person has lost their life with a minor behind the wheel. There's a third story which you're going to be doing on your show at 6, which involved a police sub-inspector with his grandchild, driving car, trying to, on a public road break some kind of record. This is a societal disease, and it comes down to the system not taking action against these people. The people responsible are not being put behind bars, not being made to pay. For instance, in the Chandigarh story that you've put on air right now, Ankit, where are the parents of these people? May I ask? Obviously, a 17-year-old has not bought this Mercedes. Sitting here in the NDTV newsroom, I'm still wondering where the parents of these people are. They've been put into the lockup. They've been detained because mercifully nobody has lost their lives. Had somebody lost their lives, would more action be taken? The fact is, most of these people come from powerful, influential families, and a Mercedes SUV in Chandigarh, you can take it for a fact that it's someone who with a degree of influence that is able to influence the police, and that's the reason why this doesn't happen, and that's the reason why people don't even think twice about letting their children drive.
This is, as Shiv said, it's a disease. India has among the highest fatalities on road accidents, and in this case there needs to be serious investigation because the other person who was sitting with him is just over 18 years old. Was this a deliberate act where you get the minor to drive because you wanted to settle score with somebody, because minor driving the car will be let off easily? All those questions need to be asked and answered. We'll keep doing that here on NDTV. That's all the time that I have in this edition. News and updates continue here on the broadcast. Stay tuned.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
आपका पार्सल फिर से हमारे घर पे आया है।
कुछ तो बात है इस दिल में।
माँ भी हमेशा अपनी मार्क मस्टर्ड ऑयल में ही खाना बनाती थी, ये आपके लिए।
कुछ तो बात है इस दिल में। Remark the mustard specialist since 1933.
सरसों से सरसों।
मीठा या नमकीन, चाहे जैसे खाओ, 100% सूजी से बनी आर प्योर वर्मिसेली, स्वादिष्ट, सेहतमंद, हर रोज।
That if a boy from Ahmedabad with no capital and no connections could build, then there must be 1,000 more Gautam Adanis sitting undiscovered.
जिनके आइडियाज हैं दमदार, वो सब हैं वंदे भारतम के नेशनल स्टेज के हकदार। प्रो इनोवेटर्स, रजिस्ट्रेशन करो wandebharatam.org पर 19 जुलाई तक। An initiative by Gautam Adani.
यही है वंदे भारत।
Your first move sets the day, and in markets, being early is the edge. The edge begins the night before.
Before India wakes up, the newsroom is already buzzing because the market rewards those who are prepared.
That's where we come in, tracking momentum and where the markets could move next.
I decode the global pulse, shaping the market mood.
I bring insights that help you make decisions that matter.
Insight by insight, call by call. That's how we give you a head start to the day's trade.
So get ready with us every morning before the opening bell on India Market Open.
The news, Ayush. Since when do we do scripts? Fair point. Picture this. The biggest stage. Floodlights. 4K. The works. Where's the hook? There's going to be celebrities and guaranteed eyeballs. Where's the hook? Think about this. Front page advertisements and hoardings. Bro, where's the hook? Cross-platform, digital first, virality. Without a hook, no way. The message is clear. It's 2026. You gotta be real in a world of reels. You gotta be original in a world where everything seems generated. That's it. That's what we're looking for. The best campaigns, the hottest trends, the smartest brand moves on our new show. But wait, what do we call it? The hook.
Straight from the heart of the newsroom to the core of the stories shaping your world. Join me, Gargi Raut, as I track all the developments as they break. Live from the NDTV newsroom, weekdays at 4 p.m.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा
India Inc.'s most respected names chose India Inc.'s best and brightest.
I'm delighted to be chairing a committee of such distinguished fellow businessmen, bankers. It's just lovely to be back on this NDTV jury. I have been a fan of NDTV for a long time.
Many of the nominees are extremely close together in terms of what they've done.
I think it's also important that how they are reshaping the industries, commercial activities which they are into. And it's a very judicious mix of people to choose from. My compliments to the team.
Who will earn India's top business honors? Find out at the NDTV Profit Business Leadership Awards.
Buy, sell, hold, hold.
Confused? What to buy? What to sell?
Hello and very warm welcome. You're watching Prime 5 with me, Raisha Sehgal. There's lots planned for you on the show from India and the global lens. But first, a quick check on the headlines. BJP Rahul Gandhi's foreign trip, asks who he meets abroad. Congress is confirmed the LOP will return to India today. Vijay's big outreach in his constituency. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister inaugurates MLA's office in Perambur, set to roll out ration distribution cards and inspect new bus depot. Supreme Court issues notice to Ram Mandir Trust in Chanda Chori, seeks report from MT in 1 week. Bengal government suspends namaz at Kolkata airport mosque, cites security concerns, says cannot let anyone enter airport, left fires anti-Muslim attack at Suvendu government. At least 27 people have been killed in one of Bangkok's deadliest pub fires in years. Officials believe an air conditioner short circuit sparked the blaze, with the investigation now focused on fire safety and emergency exits. All right, our top focus right now on the show. The BJP has once again turned the spotlight on Rahul Gandhi's absence, questioning his nearly 3-week stay abroad and also now demanding details of his foreign visit as to where is Rahul Gandhi. BJP leaders are now asking where Rahul Gandhi travelled, whom he met, who funded his travel and stay, and why the Congress has remained silent on his whereabouts. saying that the public deserves transparency. Congress sources, however, say that Rahul Gandhi is returning to India. Session all set to start in a few days, and also key organizational challenges in Punjab, Goa and even Uttar Pradesh that require the Congress's attention, but the LOP is missing in action for more than 20 days.
राहुल बाबा कहाँ है? ढूंढिए, ढूंढिए जरा, कहाँ है? पता नहीं कहाँ है. वह भी टूर कर रहे हैं. यह प्रधानमंत्री जी भी टूर में गए, राहुल गांधी जी भी टूर में गए. प्रधानमंत्री जी देश को जिता के आए और राहुल गांधी जी बंद कमरे में जरूर, मैं लिख के देता हूं, पता आप लगाइए, जरूर बंद कमरे में षड्यंत्र रच रहे होंगे कि जो अच्छे काम नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हुआ है, किस प्रकार से उसमें भंग डाला जाए, रंग में कैसे भंग डाला जाए, उसका प्रयास कांग्रेस के राहुल गांधी जरूर कर रही होगी.
BJP has also today raised a big question. Where is Rahul Gandhi? Where is he holidaying? And there are
is Rahul Gandhi the Prime Minister of India? Has he gone on government expense? Has he gone on government expense? What is this obsession with Rahul Gandhi? When the Prime Minister goes abroad as Prime Minister on the expense of the country, of the taxpayer, he comes back empty-handed. Shouldn't that be the question? Why is he going distributing melodies across the world and making a fool of himself? I'm sorry.
So the leader of oppositions, you're saying that public shouldn't know where the leader of opposition is?
Well, when obviously people know where he is, he's gone on a break and he's back.
राहुल गांधी लापता है. पिछले 20 दिनों से राहुल गांधी विदेश में मजे से छुट्टियां मना रहे हैं. अब कांग्रेस पार्टी कह रही है कि आज राहुल गांधी वापस आने वाले हैं, पर देश की जनता ये पूछना चाहती है कि पिछले इतने दिनों में राहुल गांधी थे कहां, किससे मिले, किसने राहुल गांधी को फंड किया? क्या वो एंटी इंडिया जॉर्ज सोरोस एलिमेंट से राहुल गांधी मिलने गए थे, इसीलिए कांग्रेस पार्टी उनका पूरा इटिनरी सार्वजनिक नहीं कर सकती? आज ये वापस से साबित हो गया है कि लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन विदेश में इसीलिए जाते हैं कि छुट्टियां तो मनाते हैं, पर साथ में एंटी इंडिया एलिमेंट से भी मिलते हैं.
So, of course, questions are being raised on Rahul Gandhi's foreign trips. He's made multiple foreign trips. Let's now tell you through all of that and what the BJP has charged so far. The BJP says 54 foreign visits in 22 years of Rahul Gandhi. 6 visits were undisclosed. Apart from that, Oman visit was his 7th undeclared trip abroad. CRPF also flagged security protocol issues with Rahul Gandhi. And if you talk about these 54 foreign trips, that it approximately costed rupees 60 crore. Apart from that, there has been no details of Home Ministry and foreign funds approvals of the LOP's foreign trips and travel so far. I want to go across to my colleague Jainendra, who's been tracking the story closely. Jainendra, this is perhaps not the first time that we are witnessing something like this. 54 foreign trips in 22 years of Rahul Gandhi, and that too, every time it happens at a crucial political juncture with the monsoon session just a few days away, and also huge political organizational issues in Uttar Pradesh and Punjab. Amid all of this, when the Congress party requires Rahul Gandhi, he is missing in action.
Yes, but now he has returned and in coming days he will be taking meetings with leaders from Punjab to Uttar Pradesh, and he will be also visiting Dehradun on 17th, where he will address students' rally on the issue of paper leak. So yes, when Rahul Gandhi leaves on holiday, generally it is not, the schedule is not shared by Congress party, and there is a secrecy, and due to that only BJP gets a chance to attack Rahul Gandhi on this issue and corner Congress on this issue. But this is not a new thing, and every time Congress or office of Rahul Gandhi have not bothered to address the questions of BJP. Today also, as you heard, Pawan Khera clarified that he is not Prime Minister and he went on his personal vacation, and now he is back in country. So this is the stand of Congress party. Congress thinks that these are the diversionary tactics of ruling BJP, and Congress sources are saying that Rahul Gandhi is back in the country, and in coming days he will be not only taking the meetings, crucial meetings of the party, but also start the agitation against government, especially on the issue of paper leak. And from 20th July Parliament session will start. So he will also finalize the strategy of opposition alliance inside Parliament in coming days.
Right, Janindra, absolutely. And Pawan Khera, the Congress leader, also saying that he is apparently on leave for 3 weeks. But stay with me, Janindra. I'll come back to you in our next political news as well. And this is again the Bharatiya Janata Party, which has intensified its attack on Congress MPs Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, that is, over their absence from landslide hit Wayanad in Kerala. The BJP alleges that the two leaders failed to stand with the affected families, accusing Priyanka of limiting her response to just social media posts and neglecting the constituency after the tragedy. Adding to the criticism, former CPI MP Hanan Mullah said that since Wayanad is their constituency, it is Rahul and Priyanka's duty to be there during a crisis. He said that elected representatives must stand by the people whenever their constituency faces such hardships. But clearly, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra are missing in action from Wayanad after that landslide took place. Listen into all the reactions coming in on this, and then we tell you more about the story.
Their constituency, it is up to their duty to see. Everybody has their constituency. If there is a problem, they go and stand by the people. And whatever they have thought better, they are doing. But people will decide.
देखिए, जो तस्वीरें वायनाड से आई हैं काफ़ी भयावह है, काफ़ी डरावनी है। कांग्रेस पार्टी की सरकार है, कांग्रेस पार्टी के सांसद हैं राहुल जी, प्रियंका जी, ये लोग छुट्टी में भारत आते हैं। बाकी ये लोग मूल तो यूरोप में रहते हैं, अमेरिका में रहते हैं, इंग्लैंड में रहते हैं। तो कम से कम अभी जब आपके क्षेत्र में त्राहिमाम मचा हुआ है, आपको लोगों के साथ खड़ा होना चाहिए, दुख में खड़ा होना चाहिए। आप संवैधानिक पद पे बैठे हैं, सांसद हैं, कुछ तो जवाबदेही तय करनी होगी, कुछ तो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी तय करनी होगी कि हमेशा भाग जाइएगा आप।
प्रियंका गांधी वाड्रा पिछले इतने दिनों से वायनाड के अंदर नहीं गई। गांधी वाड्रा परिवार wants entitlement, wants power without accountability.
Basic principle of Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra Gandhi family's politics is use and throw, and they have used and thrown the people of Wayanad too. Wayanad has suffered a major tragedy. We saw the landslide. How many people have died? But did Bunty and Bubbly, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra, find the time to go there, to stand with the people? No. They want the people's votes. They don't want to be with the people during tragedy. They want to go for foreign vacation. And this shows that they only use and throw people, vote banks. They've done this to allies. They've done this to their Muslim vote bank. And now Wayanad is a vote catcher for them. They want only votes. They don't care about the people of Wayanad.
Let's tell you more about the statements given out by Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra after the Wayanad landslide. First up, let's tell you what Priyanka Gandhi Vadra clearly said. And I'm reading it out here. All efforts are on to rescue those who are still trapped in the landslide. She goes on to say, we are all coordinating with the district administration of Wayanad, and we will be by your side through this terrible time. And this statement was given out by Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as a token tweet on July 7th. Let's now tell you what Rahul Gandhi has also said. He also passed his condolences. But before that, last statement of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Moving on to Rahul Gandhi now. He says the news of the landslide in Wayanad is deeply distressing. He goes on to say that, moving on to our next page, my heartfelt condolences to the families who have lost their loved ones, and that we stand with them. Every possible effort is being made to reach those who are still trapped at this point of time. I appeal to all Congress and UDF workers to extend any assistance that they require. Together we will stand with them, goes on to say, by every affected family through this tragedy. So these are two token tweets given out by Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra on the Wayanad landslide, but no action on ground by both the leaders. I want to go across to Janindra, who's been tracking the story very closely. Janindra, we heard those long statements given out by Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi, but they were missing in action. They were not there at the site when that landslide occurred in Kerala's Wayanad.